Based on the latest worldwide research, trusted medical findings, and health guidance, these videos bring seniors wisdom, clarity, and gentle care for everyday life. Doctors have quietly warned that something as ordinary as sleeping on your left side after the age of 70 may carry hidden risks that most people never notice until it is too late. A recent report from the Mayo Clinic highlights that while many positions appear harmless, the pressure they create on the heart and lungs can worsen existing problems, especially for those with heart failure or breathing issues. Imagine going to bed feeling safe and comfortable, yet unknowingly adding more strain on the very organs that already need the most care. Research has revealed that seniors who favored the left side often experienced heavier breathing interruptions at night and even irregular heartbeat patterns. The same article noted that small shifts in sleeping habits brought real relief to patients who had been struggling without answers. This is not to scare you, but to alert you that even the simplest habits can turn dangerous with age. When your body no longer adapts the way it once did, I personally believe most people never connect their restless nights or sudden chest discomfort to the side they sleep on, which is why this story deserves attention. Stay with me because in the coming moments you will hear how this position affects circulation, why some doctors quietly advise caution, and what simple changes can protect your health. Do not miss this part of the video. It may be more important than you think. Please make sure to subscribe now so you never miss life-saving wisdom we share here. The first danger that many seniors never imagine is the hidden pressure sleeping on the left side can put on the heart after 70. The body does not respond the way it once did. The heart is weaker, circulation is slower, and even small pressure can cause a heavy load on already tired muscles. The Mayo Clinic shared cases where seniors with mild heart failure noticed their symptoms became worse at night. Without realizing the cause, doctors later found the simple act of sleeping on the left side created stress that the body could not manage anymore. One real example came from a retired nurse who kept waking up with shortness of breath. She thought it was just part of aging until her doctor suggested tracking her sleep position. She discovered she spent most nights leaning on her left side. Once she made a conscious change to sleep more on the right side, the shortness of breath reduced within 2 weeks, and she was finally able to rest. Without fear, her story is not rare. Many older adults share similar silent struggles that they never connect to sleep position until someone points it out. The science is clear when lying on the left side. Gravity pulls the heart slightly downward, pressing it against the chest wall. This might not matter in youth, but with age, the heart muscle loses some flexibility and efficiency. If you already have conditions like arrhythmia, irregular rhythm, or past heart attacks, this added pressure can worsen circulation and lead to feelings of heaviness in the chest. The effect is subtle but very real. Seniors often ignore it, thinking it is just fatigue or weak lungs, when in truth it is the position of their body during sleep. Doctors also warn about the lungs when you lie on your left side. The smaller lung becomes slightly restricted, which reduces airflow for seniors with asthma, bronchitis, or chronic breathing issues. This restriction can cause longer nights of shallow breathing. Many seniors report that they feel tired even after a full night of sleep because their body never reached deep rest. This is not simply old age. It is the hidden effect of posture, a habit built over years without realizing its long-term cost. Imagine someone who tries every remedy for fatigue vitamins, walking daily, drinking enough water, yet still feels weak and tired. The missing link could be the position in bed. This is why some doctors suggest alternating sides rather than sticking only to the left side. The body responds better when pressure is shared, not focused on one side, especially the side closest to the heart. Seniors who change this habit often report more energy in the day, clearer thinking, and better mood. The difference may look small, but the outcome is powerful. Another risk is the strain placed on blood vessels. When the heart is under pressure, blood does not flow as smoothly. Circulation in seniors is already slower. The left side sleeping posture can make the problem worse and may cause swelling in the feet or dizziness in the morning. This is often mistaken for normal aging or weakness. In truth, it is another sign that the body is asking for change. Research on older adults shows that even adjusting pillows or changing sides can restore better circulation and reduce morning dizziness. The truth is, no one talks about these details in daily life because sleeping position feels too small to matter. Yet when combined with age and health conditions, it can be the difference between peace and struggle during the night. It is not about fear, it is about awareness. Once you know the connection, you hold the power to protect your nights and your heart by making small changes that cost nothing but can save comfort and maybe even prevent danger. So the next time you wake up with heavy chest feelings, shallow breathing, or unusual tiredness, think beyond diet or medicine. Ask yourself, could it be the side you sleep on? Your answer might surprise you. Have you ever noticed discomfort or shortness of breath when sleeping on your left side? If yes, would you share your experience in the comments so that others can learn from your wisdom, and together we can spread awareness that helps every senior rest safely at night. The second hidden danger of left side sleeping after 70 is the effect it has on digestion and acid reflux. Many seniors are surprised because they once heard that sleeping on the left side helps digestion, but research from the American Journal of Gastroenterology and surveys among older adults show the opposite picture once age and weakened muscles are involved. The left side can trigger more reflux, more burning, and more discomfort than ever before. One real story came from a 75-year-old teacher who complained of nightly chest burning. He believed the cause was his love of spicy food and tea, but tests showed that even when his meals were plain, he still suffered. After a discussion with his doctor, he changed to right side sleeping. Within days, the burning eased, and within weeks, he could sleep through the night without medication. His story proves how powerful posture alone can be, especially when the stomach and esophagus lose tone with age. The reason is simple: gravity plays a different role. When muscles are weak, younger people can often lie left without issue because the stomach valve is strong enough to hold acid down. But in seniors, the valve is weaker. When lying left, acid slips upward easily and travels into the throat. This does not just cause burning, it can cause coughing, hoarseness, chest tightness, and even small amounts of acid reaching the airway, which lowers immunity and damages lung health. Night after night, this risk adds up quietly. Doctors who study sleep reflux cases often suggest a simple checklist. First, avoid heavy or late meals, especially foods with fat, coffee, or alcohol. Second, raise the head of the bed slightly with a wedge pillow to keep acid from traveling up. Third, experiment with posture. If reflux visits often, then the right side or sleeping on the back may give better results than always lying left. These steps are simple, free, and safer than relying only on pills that mask symptoms instead of fixing habits. Another point rarely discussed is how reflux affects quality of life. Seniors who suffer night reflux often wake several times and lose deep sleep the next day. They feel weak, irritated, and sometimes confused. Families often assume it is memory decline, but the true cause is disturbed rest caused by acid moving where it should not. This cycle can be broken by posture awareness alone, meaning that one adjustment can restore not only comfort, but also energy, mood, and clarity of mind. Surveys reveal that almost 40% of seniors report some level of reflux at night. Many of them never connect it to the way they lie in bed. The result is unnecessary suffering that continues year after year. The hidden danger here is not the reflux itself, but the lack of awareness that posture control could reduce it dramatically. Seniors are often quick to adjust meals and medicines, yet slow to question sleep position, though it may be the easiest solution waiting for discovery. Another striking example comes from a 72-year-old grandmother who described constant coughing at night. Doctors first suspected asthma, but after tests ruled it out, the final advice was simple: do not spend the whole night on your left side. She followed this advice, combined with lighter dinners, and the cough disappeared. She felt it was nothing short of a miracle, but in truth, it was awareness finally opening a door to better nights. So the next time you feel burning or coughing at night, ask yourself, is it truly the food, or is it the side you're lying on? You might find the answer waiting in the very way you position yourself in bed. Have you ever struggled with burning in your chest or a sudden cough at night? If yes, what changes helped you? And would you share those tips in the comments so that other seniors can benefit from your experience and protect their nights too? The third danger of left-side sleeping after 70 is the gradual strain it places on joints and muscles over long hours. Harvard health researchers have explained that when older bodies remain on one side for extended time, pressure builds on the hip, shoulder, and lower back. These joints already have less cushion because cartilage thins with age. Once the body weight rests in one position, night after night, pain and stiffness appear slowly and are often mistaken for arthritis or natural decline. One real case was shared by a widower who complained of hip pain every single morning. He spent months using pain creams, heating pads, and even strong medication. Nothing gave lasting relief. Finally, his physiotherapist asked a simple question: "Which side do you sleep on?" When he admitted that it was always the left, the therapist recommended alternating sides and using a pillow between the knees. Within 2 weeks, the man reported dramatic improvement. He felt mobile again and realized the root cause was posture, not disease. Numbers tell the same story. In a survey of older adults, more than 60% admitted that they felt some form of pain connected to sleeping positions. The majority who stayed mostly on the left side reported hip or shoulder discomfort that often spread into the day. The reason is clear: joints under pressure become inflamed. Muscles around them tighten, circulation slows down, and the result is pain that feels endless. This is not inevitable aging, it is preventable strain caused by habit. The time required for damage is not measured in days but in months and years. That is why many seniors ignore it. They feel fine for a while, then suddenly one day stiffness or swelling appears. They believe it is sudden, but it has been building silently through repeated left side pressure. The danger is not only discomfort, the danger is losing mobility, which is the single most important factor in independence after 70. When joints hurt, every step feels like a burden, and quality of life shrinks. Another overlooked issue is nerve compression. The shoulder joint especially compressed nerves when lying on one side too long. Seniors often describe numb arms, tingling fingers, or sudden weakness in grip. They assume it is circulation, but it can be nerve pressure caused by the very posture they use for rest. When this happens repeatedly, it may even lead to long-term nerve damage, and reduced function awareness is the first protection, and change is the real solution. Doctors recommend alternating sides or using support pillows to reduce pressure for those who already suffer joint pain. A firm mattress with extra cushion on top can distribute weight more evenly and reduce the stress that triggers pain. Simple stretches before bed and after waking also help muscles adapt more easily. Another guideline is to avoid spending the entire night locked in one position by gently adjusting. When waking during the night, even small shifts can make a huge difference over time. Some seniors may ask who should avoid left side sleeping entirely. The answer is clear: anyone with hip replacement, chronic shoulder pain, nerve compression history, or severe arthritis should avoid spending long hours on the left side. These conditions mean that extra pressure may create damage faster, and recovery will be harder for them. Right side or back supported sleeping is safer and gives the body a chance to heal instead of harm itself while resting. The most powerful change begins with awareness. Once you know the hidden cost of this posture, you can take control of it before it takes control of you. Seniors who tried alternating or adding simple cushions report not only less pain, but also deeper sleep and more energy the next day. Because the body finally rests instead of fighting pressure in silence, the difference feels like gaining back years of freedom. So ask yourself, is your morning stiffness truly just aging? Or is it the story your body is telling you about how you sleep? The answer may be simpler than you think, and your bed posture could be the first step toward better mornings. Have you ever noticed hip or shoulder stiffness when you wake up in the morning? If yes, what tricks or changes helped you? And please share them in the comments so others can learn from you. And before we move further, remember to gently press subscribe so that you never miss important wisdom that may protect your nights and your health. The fourth hidden danger is the set of common mistakes that seniors unknowingly make when trying to adjust their sleeping habits. Many people assume that as long as they are in bed for 7 or 8 hours, it means the body is resting properly. But the truth is, posture quality matters more than time itself. One mistake is believing that the left side is always healthy, because younger years or older advice suggested, so what was once helpful can turn into harm. Once age and health conditions shift, the body works differently after 70, and ignoring that fact creates silent risks. A common mistake seen in many surveys is piling up too many pillows behind the head. Seniors believe this helps breathing, yet in reality it bends the neck and strains the spine. When lying on the left side, this tilt makes circulation worse and can cause headaches or stiff necks in the morning. Another mistake is sleeping on very soft mattresses. They may feel comfortable at first, but in truth, the body sinks more deeply, causing extra pressure on the left shoulder, hip, and even the knee. Seniors then wake up in pain without connecting it to the softness of the bed. Consider one example from an older couple who both suffered back pain. They kept changing medicines and trying massages until a specialist asked them about their bed. They admitted it was a soft mattress they had used for 15 years, and they both slept mostly on their left side. Once they replaced it with a firmer surface and learned to rotate positions, the pain reduced in weeks. Their mistake was trusting old comfort rather than understanding the demands of an aging body. Another mistake is relying on naps to cover poor nighttime rest. Seniors often wake in the morning feeling tired because left-side sleeping reduced deep sleep instead of addressing the cause. They nap more during the day, which then reduces night tiredness and keeps the cycle alive. The mindset shift here is important. Rest is not only about the hours you spend, but also the quality of each breath, each circulation, each joint position. If posture weakens those processes, no medicine or nap will fully replace what is lost. Some seniors also believe that discomfort is normal and cannot be changed. They accept chest heaviness, reflux, or hip stiffness as natural aging, but examples prove otherwise. A 73-year-old man with constant acid reflux believed it was destiny until his daughter suggested he switch sides within 2 weeks. The burning vanished. This shift in mindset showed him that habits are not fixed and small choices can protect years of health. The greatest mistake is giving up and assuming that nothing can be improved simply because age is advanced. Avoiding these mistakes requires practical steps. First, do not assume what worked at 50 will still work at 72nd. Do not ignore discomfort just because it feels common. Third, do not let convenience decide posture without questioning its effect. And fourth, do not delay simple changes until damage becomes serious. Once seniors treat posture as part of health, not just comfort, the results show quickly and often bring better rest than expected. Mindset is the key. Instead of thinking of sleep as passive, think of it as active care for the heart, lungs, and joints. Each choice in posture is a decision that can either protect or harm. When this realization becomes part of daily awareness, seniors gain power over their nights once again. The small details like the number of pillows, the firmness of the mattress, or the side chosen to lie on hold the power to extend independence, energy, and peace. So when you think about your own night routine, ask yourself, are you making one of these silent mistakes that turn rest into risk? The answer could be the first step toward change and better health. Have you ever discovered that a simple change in bed-like mattress, pillows, or side made a big difference in your sleep? If yes, would you share your story in the comments so others can learn from your wisdom and avoid repeating the same mistakes that once harmed you? The fifth and final point is reflection on the long-term impact of sleep posture and how seniors can take control for the future. Many people assume that health only depends on medicine, diet, or exercise. But the truth is that every night the body spends 1/3 of life in bed and posture. During those hours shapes health more than most realize. After 70, this hidden influence becomes even greater because the body heals more slowly and adapts less easily. When we look at the stories shared by seniors, a clear pattern appears. Those who remained on the left side for years often developed hidden problems, chest heaviness, reflux, or joint stiffness. But those who discovered the risks early and made small changes reported renewed energy, better breathing, and calmer sleep nights. These stories remind us that wisdom is not only in medicine, but also in awareness of simple daily habits that either protect or harm, depending on how they are lived. A future outlook offered by doctors shows that sleep research is now focusing on how posture influences aging itself. The heart, lungs, and brain all respond to pressure or relief. During rest, studies suggest that right side or back sleeping with support may help seniors preserve energy, reduce nighttime stress, and even lower the risk of sudden waking with panic. This shows that change is not only about avoiding pain, but about creating better quality of life that extends into every morning and every decision seniors make. Practical wisdom comes from small adjustments. One example is a grandmother who placed a pillow behind her back each night to stop rolling onto her left side. This tiny step restored peace after years of reflux. Another example is a grandfather who used a knee pillow to protect his hips and alternate sides. He found that after months of restless nights, he finally woke without pain. These adjustments cost nothing, yet they gave back comfort and dignity, proving that health often hides in details we overlook. Reflection also means asking what habits today will shape tomorrow. When seniors choose posture with awareness, they choose independence and mobility for years to come. Ignoring it means leaving comfort to chance and letting silent risks decide. The future mindset is everything. The truth is, seniors who respect the signals of their body and make wise changes are often rewarded with stronger days, lighter moods, and more freedom to enjoy family, friends, and the life they worked so hard to build. Another outlook for the future is teaching younger generations about these risks. Many people only discover the dangers after damage is done, but seniors who share their stories can help children and grandchildren build safer habits. Early wisdom passed forward becomes protection for the next generation and becomes a legacy that lives beyond medicine and beyond age. This is how one person's awareness can influence the health of an entire family for years to come. The final reflection is that sleep is not only about rest, it is about giving the body the position to heal, grow, and preserve strength. The left side may feel harmless, but after 70, it may carry costs. No one should ignore. With simple awareness and action, each senior can turn the bed into a place of healing rather than a hidden source of stress. This is the dignity every elder deserves to carry into the future. So the question now is simple. Will you continue with the posture that may harm you? Or will you explore small adjustments that could change your nights forever? The choice is in your hands, and your story could be the light for others. Have you already tried changing your posture and noticed differences in your health? If yes, would you share your wisdom in the comments so that together we can build a community of seniors, helping seniors with small truths that protect our nights and our future? As we reach the end of this journey, let us pause and remember that sleep is the one gift we give ourselves every single night. Yet for many seniors, it has quietly become a hidden battlefield. The left side posture may seem harmless, but we have now uncovered how it can press the heart, restrict the lungs, stir up reflux, strain the joints, and slowly steal away comfort. Without warning, the truth is that awareness is the most powerful medicine you can carry. After 70, and one simple choice in bed can change not only your night, but your entire tomorrow. This is not about fear. It is about dignity. When you understand that your body has limits, you also discover that you have power, the power to protect yourself with knowledge, the power to make wiser choices, and the power to enjoy mornings with more strength than yesterday. Your future is not written by age alone. It is shaped by the small acts of care that you choose tonight and every night that follows. So let every senior listening hold this truth with pride. You are not helpless against hidden dangers. You are capable of reshaping your habits and creating a safer, kinder path forward. Now we invite you to join hands with us by subscribing, sharing, and commenting your stories, because together we can build a circle of wisdom that protects not just our own nights, but the nights of every senior who longs for peace and rest. Let your voice guide others. Let your choice today become the light of health for someone else tomorrow.